How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to have some gameplay from the Moonshot event. I'm also going to be talking a little bit about the new content that's been released in MLB The Show 19. First things first is this Home Run Derby Choice Pack. You are going to be able to purchase this for 30,000 stubs. Each person can purchase 4 of them, with the winner of the Home Run Derby, Pete Alonso, being the more rare card. His stats are amazing with 74 contact, 87 contact versus left, maxed out power at 125, low vision at 66, but definitely a good card for BR, definitely a good card for events or ranked seasons on All-Star difficulty. This is the card that I'm going to be trying out in this video. I'm going to be debuting Vlad Jr. I picked this card up for 16,500 stubs rather than buying the pack for 30K. I just went ahead and purchased the card off the market. I'm also going to have another tip included in this video upcoming here, but the other card is a Jock Peterson. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Jock Peterson had an epic round of Home Run Derby, and they went up head-to-head, went into overtime in a swing-off type of thing. What an absolute beast of a card. This card also has a really good swing in this game. Another one is Ronald Acuna. 115 power, 110 power. This is the lowest power for the Home Run Derby cards, but definitely solid all around. He also has the highest speed attribute too, so definitely important to keep in mind. He's going to be decent out there in the outfield. One thing I wanted to do was buy a lot of these American flag bat skins. I picked up all these for 1,000 stubs, and there's really no risk involved because you can sell these cards. You can quick sell them here, the duplicates, for 1,000. I can make 28K back. But the reason why I bought this is because I think they're going to release an All-Star pack later tonight. And if the Home Run Derby pack is replaced by that All-Star pack, I think the bat skin will go up in price. I think that's going to be a bat skin that a lot of people want to use. And if you don't buy that 30K pack, then you won't be able to get that bat skin unless you purchase it off the market. So I think that over time, the bat skin price will go up because it is a pack exclusive bat skin. But anyway, I'm also going to be debuting Andrew McCutchen. I recently bought this card, 98 overall, off the market during the stub sale. So it was a little bit around 60K stubs, probably overpaid a little bit than what he was going for previously, but I ripped the double into the gap. The opponent quit out. I was able to also redeem the Omar Vizquel. But here in the debut at bat for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's going to smack one to left field. This card has amazing power, 124 from each side. I will have some more gameplay from Andrew McCutchen in this video, but I wanted to focus on trying that Vladimir Guerrero out, trying the McCutchen out. Wanted to include some of the at-bats from both of those guys early on in this video as well. I kind of mixed up some of the times that I was playing this. I might have uploaded these games out of order, but it was to the best of my ability to kind of show some offensive highlights and test some of these new cards out. There, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is sending a no-doubt 3-run shot for a home run. That was definitely a nice hit right off the scoreboard. Inside fastball, turning on it, and then in the very next game, he's also I put him at the top of the lineup in this one, so he's batting in the 2 spot. There is one down already in the first, facing Chris Volstad, which I've seen this card as a common pitcher used quite a bit. But they're opposite field power, no doubter as well, off the bathroom over there in right field at Laughing Mountain Stadium. So this is definitely a good card to have. I mean, he's going to be a beast in BR. It's a card you really don't want to use on like legend difficulty. Some of these Home Run Derby cards have lower contact, not really the highest vision. But I think Jock Peterson and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. are going to be the best hitting-wise. But overall, I think that Ronald Acuna is also going to be pretty good. I think all of them are really good. I don't necessarily think Pete Alonso is better than Frank Thomas, so I wouldn't really use that card in my ranked seasons team. But definitely some good options, and this event is a lot of fun as well. Just a lot of fun with this All-Star game, the recent events with the All-Star Split Squad, the Moonshot event. I really think that this is like the event that everybody looks forward to pretty much for the entire year. But anyway, this opponent is definitely a good player. He hit a 2-run shot in the second inning, and then he was able to hit another home run in the third. Here, Vlad, I mean, every ball hit in this event. I know I'm facing common pitchers, but every ball hit was absolutely destroyed with him. I ended up losing that game on a walk-off home run. But anyway, next game, Tony Gwynn is going to have a check swing base hit. I haven't really seen that happen too often, but check swing, he gets a base hit there. George Brett has been my best hitter since picking him up. Him and Tony Gwynn have been really the same type of hitters for me. A lot of home runs, really high contact, great averages from both of those guys, and they have very similar swings. But this is also on a different run, so McCutchen will be back in the lineup in this one. I was kind of mixing up the team a little bit. I wanted to also debut Omar Vizquel. But I was unable to really get anything going with him at the plate. I had a nice defensive play that you guys saw earlier in the game. There was a double play on Ralph Kiner, and Omar Vizquel saved the game pretty much in that situation. Bases were loaded. The opponent ended up winning that game anyway, but that was really the only play that I had from Vizquel. I wanted to try and focus on using some of these new cards. I really like that Johnny Bench, and I was using him a little bit at catcher. I was also using the Kyle Schwarber at catcher. I mean, you're facing right-handed pitching, so the more lefties you have, probably the better off you're going to be. But at the same time, I wanted to try some of the new cards out that I had that were also right-handed hitters. I haven't really been hitting the greatest with Cal Ripken, so I wanted to try and use him. And Ricky Henderson is a really good player for me, so even though he has better stats versus lefties, I was also using him in this event along with McCutchen. So just mixing it up, trying different guys out. I recently picked up Duke Snider, and I thought he would do a little bit better for me in this event. Wasn't really hitting the ball the greatest, but I still wanted to try that card out and use him in the middle of my lineup. I know he's going to be good. That card I'm going to be using on my ranked seasons team. I just really haven't hit for as much power as I thought I would have with him. But this Travis Hafner has absolutely killed me in this event. A lot of people are using this card, and he hits home runs against me all the time. I am unable to hit with that card at all, it seems like. But at least I'm able to chip away at the deficit, one swing of the bat to lead off the game with Gwynn, and I've really hit a lot of home runs in this event with Tony Gwynn. He's definitely been my best hitter, even though he doesn't have the power numbers. Facing common pitchers, he seems to get hard contact, at least hit some doubles, some home runs. Johnny Bench is tying up the game there with a 2-run shot. And I was really struggling with some guys in my bullpen. I mean, towards the end, once I was able to enter a couple times into this event, I really wanted to use this guy by the last name of Makita, Peter Moylan. I wanted to use Jose Ramirez, who's in right now. He's just giving up home runs left and right. Another card I saw a lot was Ponce de Leon, so I picked him up. At this time, I realized after I ended my stream the other day, I had a Diamond Choice Pack equipment item that I could open, so I went ahead and got this bat, sold it for $14,000, and that's actually what I used the stubs on to get that Vladimir Guerrero Jr. But anyway, this was at the very beginning of playing this Moonshot event. I think this was the first run in general, and this was a part of the live stream over on Twitch. I started it off with a no-doubter from Tony Gwynn. Once again, another home run, and I think this was actually the debut at-bat. The first at-bat with McCutchen, even though I uploaded it out of order, he was knocking a base hit there on an early swing. I was able to hit a home run earlier in the gameplay video, which is nice, but the ball was really flying in this event. I realized it was really tough to pitch. I tried to give you guys a couple guys there to use for pitchers, but it's really tough to get anything going defensively in this event. I mean, it's really about how much you're able to hit, how many runs you're able to put up, and how much your opponent is going to chase the ball out of the zone. Because if you throw the ball in the strike zone in this event, you're going to be giving up runs left and right. I know I was giving up a ton of runs, a ton of doubles, gap shots, homers, and there Peter Moylan serving one up to Roberto Alomar. He's going to send that one into the gap. But I was almost able to get him right there on that back pick. But Trey Turner, definitely a good card. He was also killing me in this one. I was able to hit a home run, pinch hit home run with Griffey. Griffey Jr. was definitely one of the pinch hitters I would go to for the most part. Just a really good swing. Always like to use that card against a common or a lower tier, I guess, pitcher. But, I mean, he has 95 power as well. George Brett is hitting a no-doubter. I got a lot of run support from the top of my lineup in this event, Gwynn, and then whoever was batting in the 2 spot, whether McCutchen, whether it was Roberto Alomar or Vlad Jr. I had Frank in the middle. I mean, just a lot of Signature Series cards I was playing with and against. I mean, I faced a lot of good teams. And that's the thing, you don't even really need Signature Series cards to do well in this event. I tried Duke Snider out in center field. He tracked that one down. I mean, I wanted to try out some different things. I mean, this is one of the craziest base hits I've ever seen in this game. He has a nice one-handed, I guess, bailing out of the batter's box swing. Hits it down the line for a single. A good weak 63-mile-an-hour hit. I mean, but you never know what you're going to see when you're going up against commons or you're using commons and you're going up against some of the best cards in this game. I didn't really see Stephen Wright too often at all. I mean, nobody really used him against me. Maybe a few batters here and there. But anyway, it's a 3-3 game. I'm going with Griffey once again. He's going to hit one the other way. That's going to be down the line. I don't really know what happened on this play. I think we had some latency issues right there and just had a different screen. He probably had a different screen than what I saw. If I would have went to second, though, I definitely would have been out. But then the game lagged a little bit on that swing. It was a home run. It was kind of a weird camera angle there. But I sent that one out for a homer, go up 5-3, and then now this opponent has a chance to win it. And he's going to go ahead and fly out to right field. Tony Gwynn does make the play. So definitely a lot of fun in this event. I got to about 10 wins. I need another 5 wins for the 20 packs. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I helped you out a little bit with some of those tips earlier, and hopefully you enjoyed. Peace out.